everybody! Please ignore the mess in the background. I'm sure some of you can see part of it. Like, it's a pigsty in my house right now. It probably needs to clean, but I can't find the energy to because I'm super lazy right now. So what is going on with me? I am continuously playing with my hair. Like, all the time. This happens like during every single video log. I just sit there and play with my hair. So I recently went on vacation. I was gone for about 2 weeks or so. It was very much needed. I went to England and Scotland. It was fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. The weather was a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be when I was in England, but it was fairly, I don't want to say cold because it wasn't really cold. I guess it was a bit nippy, a bit chilly in Scotland. I loved it though. I was super happy. Stayed in Bath for several days and did some sightseeing there, and then I went to Stonehenge as well. The roads are terrifying. The roads are so confusing in both England and Scotland, but I feel like more so in England because I actually drove there. In Scotland I had a private driver. Yeah, so roads, I noticed the roads are just like super small and wind all over the place and randomly turn into like other roads. I don't know, it's the weirdest thing. And all the roundabouts were just difficult to kind of figure out, especially trying to figure out who has the right of way on the roundabouts. I don't know, so that was a very interesting experience that I only did one time, and I was pretty much over that. What did I do? I did an open bus tour. That was really cool. Getting to see the city, the town like that. Hello, sweetie. You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi? I did a spa treatment and soaked in the thermal spa at I think it's called Therme Spa. I'm not really sure. One of the spas there, you can actually soak in the water. I've always read about the not nobility, but the people that would take the waters back in the day, like 1800s, and so I would read about that in my historical fiction books. Where's the kitten? Where's the kitty? Where's the sweet kitten? Oh, and there's the love bug. She's like, hello, pay attention to me. In Scotland, I did a Scotch, or what they call whiskey, distillery tour. I kind of, it's funny because the times that I have had Scotch in the past, I haven't really enjoyed it, but I kind of have like an appreciation for it now, and I actually ordered a 21-year Scotch the other night, yeah, when I was out with my friend. So I did that, and then, okay. What else? I stayed in, Glasgow, but I went to Edinburgh, yeah. I think that's how you pronounce it, Edinburgh. I think some pronounce it Edinburgh or something, I don't know. So Edinburgh. Saw the castle, I saw where they did I think the military tattoo, that's what it's called, every year, which when I got back home I started watching a bunch of the videos from previous tattoos that they've done. It's such a weird name, tattoo. You think like body tattoo, but no, it's just this awesome like parade almost like a concert type thing. Yeah, so I've become a bit obsessed with that recently after my visits. Yeah, so but the getting back home was a freaking nightmare and a half. It was awful. Truly, truly awful. Okay, I'm trying to do my video now. Oh, I love you. Mwah! Oh, she's so sweet. The kisses. Ugh. Her nose is all wet. So, I flew from Glasgow to Newark Airport. That was fine, but I had an 8-hour layover, which was just really stupid. I don't know why I booked it like that, because that's just an excessively long time to wait in the airport. So, customs took literally like 5 minutes to get through, which was probably the quickest I've ever, seriously, it was so quick. I was pretty amazed, to be honest. But then I had, again, 8 hours to wait. So I went and to the spa at the airport and did like a little spa treatment, which was perfect. And then I found there's this dumpling restaurant there. I got really excited because I love dumplings, but it was actually pretty awful. The food was not good at all. I don't know how you can mess up dumplings, but they did, so I will never be eating there again. So I didn't really do like any, I probably should have just like walked around and maybe done some shopping in the airport, but I didn't. I just went to my gate and waited and waited and waited and waited. Weird thing. So I'm sitting there waiting at the gate, and there's this one girl that I sat next to. We were next to the charging station, and I look over and I'm like, oh my god, I recognize her. I'm like, I swear to god I recognize her from someplace. And then after like looking at her for a while, I finally realized that I'm fairly sure, I'm like 90% positive that she is one of my friend's ex-girlfriends. And she was like waiting for the flight as long as I was. It was the strangest thing. I didn't say anything to her. I was like too nervous too, and yeah. I should have though. I'm curious if that was actually her. That would have been so random. Totally random. So anyways, can I stop nuzzling my boobie? That annoys the hell out of me. So, by the time that I actually boarded the plane, I was sleep deprived, and I was feeling sick. Started feeling really icky, and so we're sitting there and we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting, and it's like 15-20 minutes past the time that we were supposed to take off. And a stewardess goes to the lady in the seat behind me, and she was like, oh, will you change, oh wait, no, okay, so before that, I had, sorry, my nose is so runny right now. I'm still sick, so yeah, I got sick after my freaking vacation. I've been sick pretty much ever since then. I'm getting over it, but it was pretty bad. So before that, it was this weird, like, musical chairs freaking fiasco. There's people switching seats all over. I don't know what was going on. So next to me, I have this Latina family, grandma and her daughter. Yeah, so an older lady, and then her daughter, who's probably like in her 30s or that age. Well, the mom actually had a really hot daughter who was probably around my age, and is kind of checking her out, but it was like, okay, I'm not going to be a creeper and hit on her, like right next to her grandma and mom. Well, they were like Gabby McGaversons and would not shut the F up. Like, they were so loud too. It was so obnoxious. So I like have a headache, I'm not feeling good, I'm really, really nauseous at this point. And I have to listen to them just gabbing on. Not to mention the grandma who's sitting in the middle seat. I'm sitting in the window seat. She keeps on like leaning her body into my seat. Like, seriously, like half of her freaking torso area is in my seat. And I'm just like, this is really awkward. Part of me wanted to like take the little the bag that you get sick into and start like just actually throw up right next to her. Maybe she would have actually stopped like coming out into my seat. And okay, and then also in front of me were these two younger women, one that had a younger child, probably like a baby, and the baby is just freaking bawling, and I'm like, oh my god, again. You know, I don't think I would have cared so much if A, I hadn't left my earplugs checked in my luggage, and B, if I wasn't feeling sleep deprived, jet lagged, and sick. But yeah, okay, so all of that, I'm not in a good mood. Stewardess comes to start talking to the lady right behind me, and asks her, hey, would you mind switching seats with this one passenger? I will give you free dinner, free drinks, whatever you want. The lady's like, yeah, sure, as long as we can actually take off. So the stewardess comes back with this younger guy. It says, this lady will change seats with you, and he proceeds to like just go ape shit on the stewardess and like completely berate her. It was pretty like scary. He was sitting there saying like, you know, this isn't my seat, this is not my assigned seat, I'm not sitting in that seat, get me off this damn plane and get me onto a different plane. And I'm pretty like, I'm a pretty scared flyer. I'm a very nervous and anxious flyer, and paranoid as well. So when he's saying, get me off this plane, I want to get onto another plane, immediately what I start thinking of is Final Destination, the first movie where the dude is on the plane and he has a premonition that the plane like explodes in the middle of the air. So because of that premonition, he leaves the plane. And yeah, and so I'm like, holy shit, like, is this plane gonna, is something gonna happen? I was like freaking out, and I'm like, you know, I'm thinking like, God, I kind of want to get off the plane now, like, am I gonna die today? So he left the plane, and then we're waiting and waiting and waiting, and after like 20-25 minutes, the captain goes on the speaker and he's like, we need everybody to gather all of your belongings, anything, like even a stray piece of paper, everything that you've brought onto the plane, you need to pick it up and take it with you and get off the plane. They had to do a security check to make sure that the dude who left the plane didn't leave anything on the plane. So of course I'm freaking out even more because of that. And people are taking their sweet time getting off the plane. And I'm just sitting there in my chair thinking like, God, like what if there's a freaking bomb in here? What if it like went off right now? I'm like, I would be totally screwed because everybody's taking their sweet time getting off the damn plane. Yeah, it completely freaks me out. So everybody left the plane and they did a security check, everything was fine, we got back on, we didn't leave until like, oh my god, what time did we leave at? I want to say like 9:45, and we were supposed to leave at 7:15. So it was quite a while. That sounds about right. Yeah. Maybe not that late, but it definitely took like an hour and a half or 2 hours. So yeah, fortunately, I mean, everything was fine. I tried to watch a movie during the flight, but I got super nauseous and couldn't watch anything, so turned it off and like tried to sleep. It kept on jerking awake, and yeah. Then when I get back home, I got like literally slept a full day. And then got sick as well, so I had to recover from that, and am still recovering from it. It's been fun. But overall, I mean, it was awesome. I had a great time, and I really needed it. I've been just kind of stressed out recently with work. So yeah, fun, exciting stuff. I probably won't be leaving, traveling for a while though, because I don't know, I got the travel bug like out of my system. the urge to travel, and I also missed my fur babies. I really missed them. I was so happy when I came home. I was just like, oh my god, cuddle me, love me, it's the best thing ever. Yeah, so yay. Okay, bye.